Hi yogis, welcome to my 30-minute yoga demo. For this practice, you may want to have a block handy. Begin seated with your legs crossed in front of you, hands resting on your knees or palms facing up to receive. Close your eyes and relax. Notice your breath. Don't try to change it. Just notice it. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Sit up straight. Maybe tuck your chin slightly to extend the back of your neck. Setting an intention is part of your practice. Do so now. Your next inhale, raise your arms up over your head. Exhale, lower your arms to your side. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up, exhale down. You can open your eyes now. On the next inhale, we're going to leave our right hand down and we'll just raise our left hand up and over, stretching over to the right side. Exhale down, the other side. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time we're going to hold it a little bit longer. So inhale, your left arm up and over, getting a good stretch on the left side of your body. Maybe bending your right elbow so you get a really good stretch here. You may even want to turn your head so you look up at the ceiling. Getting a nice stretch on your neck and the left side of your body. Oh, feels so good. And come back to center. And we'll do the other side. So right arm goes up and over, getting a good stretch on the right side of your body. Maybe bending your left elbow so you get an even better stretch. Look up to the ceiling, and then a nice stretch in your neck and right side of your body. Come back to center. I'll do a little twist. So bring your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you. Sit up straight, straight spine, and then turn to look behind your right shoulder. Feeling a good twist here. Twisting is a great way to warm up. Come back to center, we'll do the other side. So your right hand goes to your left knee, your left hand behind you. Sit up straight, straight spine, and turn to look behind you. Look over your left shoulder. Should feel really good. You're still warming up the body, coming back to center. We'll do this one more time. Okay, right hand behind you, left hand to right knee, and turn to look over your right shoulder. Straight spine. Feeling a good stretch here, good twist. Waking up the body. And come back to center. And one more side. Straight spine, right hand to left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Look to see if there's something behind you. Very good. And come back to center. Okay, we're going to do some cat-cow. So I'm going to change the camera. So you're over here. All right, so come to all fours. Hands should be directly under the wrists. I think I have to put you a little bit farther away so you can see me. How's that? Okay. So come to all fours, tabletop position. Wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. We're gonna do some cat-cow. So on an inhalation, relax your belly, raise your chest into cow. And exhale, round your spine, look to your belly button, into cow. Inhale, oh, this is cat. Exhale to cat. Inhale into cow. Arch your back here, perhaps look up. Exhale into cat. Round your spine, look to your belly button. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's do a few more on your own. Inhaling into your cow. Exhaling into cat. And maybe you want to do some free form movement here, whatever feels good to you. Maybe bringing your left shoulder towards your left hip, your right shoulder to your right hip. Whatever feels good. Get you ready for your practice today. Maybe do some circles to warm up your wrists. Rotating in one direction a few times and then in the other direction a few times. And then come into stillness. From here, we're going to go into downward facing dog. So curl your toes and lift your hips up into the air, straightening your arms, bringing your chest towards your thighs. Your legs can be deeply bent here or straight. This is the first down dog of the practice, so don't rush anything. Maybe pedal your feet, lowering one heel and then the other. Arms should be straight, fingers spread wide on your mat. Your ears between your biceps. And bending your legs as generously as you need to. Your spine should be straight. It should feel really good. Come into stillness here. Maybe shake your head yes and no to release the tension from your neck. From here, bring your right foot up between your hands, followed by your left foot into forward fold. We're going to hold it here for just a bit in forward fold. So our legs can be straight or you can bend your knees generously here. The crown of your head should be pointing down towards your mat, your hips lengthening up, belly button to spine. Release the tension on your neck here. Shaking your head yes and no. It should feel really good. Should be no discomfort in the back here. You may feel it in your hamstrings. This is a great hamstring stretch, so you will feel it here. That's for sure. I like to keep my legs bent in my forward fold. This feels good to me. From here, we're going to rise up to a flat back. So rest your hands gently on your shins. Your spine should be extended straight, looking down and a little forward on your mat. The straight spine here. Come back down to forward fold. And then we're going to rise all the way up, hands together, and then down to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive over into forward fold. Exhale to flat back. Inhale, forward fold. Now we're going to take our right foot way back behind us into a runner's lunge. So your right leg should be straight, your left leg bent generously, maybe at a 90-degree angle. Your knees should not be coming over your toes though. Your knees should be directly above your ankle. Spine straight, heart open, looking forward on your fingertips. This is runner's lunge. Now using the strength of your legs, rise up into a high lunge or crescent pose. Again, right leg is straight, left leg is bent. You can just bend it slightly if you like, or you can take it down to a 90-degree angle. Whatever feels good to you. Arms should be up and energetic. Shoulders should be down away from your ears. From here, we're going to rotate out. So the right foot is going to come down and be parallel to the back of the mat. Your arms are going to come out at a T position to your body. Look out over your left fingers. Arms strong, stretching out energetically. Shoulders rolled down and back away from your ears. Your torso should be resting above your hips. Shouldn't be forward, shouldn't be back. Just resting right above your hips here. This is warrior 2. From here, we're going to rotate our left arm, palm facing up, and we're going to reach way back, bringing our right hand down to our right thigh and raising our left arm up into the air and up over our head, looking up at the ceiling. Left knee is still bent. This is reverse warrior. Coming back to warrior 2, and we'll do that 2 more times. Reach back, reverse warrior, warrior 2, 1 more time, reverse warrior, warrior 2. Rotate back into your high lunge. Bring your hands down into runner's pose. Then bring your left foot back to meet your right into plank position. From here, your spine should be straight, legs straight, palms pressing firmly into the mat, your fingers wide. You can bring your knees to your mat if you'd like, or keep them up, plank pose. From here, we're going to do Chaturanga. So modified position is bringing your knees to your mat, keeping your elbows close to your body. You're going to bend your elbows and bring your chin and chest down to the mat, and then your whole body down, and tops of your feet pressing into the mat and raising your chest up into Cobra. Your pelvis grounding into the mat along with the tops of your feet. From here, we're going to go back into plank. So curl your toes into plank, back into downward facing dog. And we're going to hold it here for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring our right foot up, followed by our left. Forward fold, up into flat back, forward fold, rising up, hands, palms are meeting above your head, and then down into heart center, back into mountain pose, Tadasana. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna reach our left foot way back behind us this time into a runner's lunge. Right leg is bent generously, chest projecting forward. We're up on our fingertips. With the strength of our legs, we're gonna rise up into a high lunge, crescent pose. Left leg straight, right leg is bent, maybe to a 90 degrees, maybe not so much bent. The knee does not come over the toes. The knee should be directly over the ankle. From here, we're gonna rotate out to warrior two. So the left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Right leg is bent. Arms reaching out energetically. Shoulders rolled down and back, gazing over your right fingertips. Feel the strength here, warrior two. Hear the strength of our American military outside my apartment. We're gonna go to reverse warrior, so rotate your palm up, your right palm up, reach back into reverse warrior, back to warrior two, reverse warrior, warrior two, one more time, reverse warrior, warrior two. Rotate back into your high lunge, back into your runner's pose, and from here we're going to step your right foot back into plank position. You can bring your knees down if you want to modification, and we're going to do our Chaturanga, and then back into Cobra with our pelvis and tops of our feet grounding into the mat. Chest is up, elbows at our sides. From here, we're going to curl our toes, go back into plank, back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right foot up between your hands, followed by your left. Forward fold. Rise up to flat back. Back to forward fold. Inhale, rise up. And bring your hands down to heart center. Okay, from here we're going to do a balanced pose. We're going to do tree. So, if you're on a cushy mat like me, you might want to step off of your mat. Maybe have your feet directly onto the floor. I'm going to stay on my cushy mat just to make it a little more challenging. Ground down with your left leg and bring your right foot, the sole of your right foot, either to your shin, your calf, or bring it up to your inner thigh. Hands to heart center. Right knee is extended out. Look at a point in front of you that is stationary, something that's not moving. That would not be me, because I do move a lot in balancing poses, and that's all part of it. You may fall out of it, you may wiggle, you may want to bring your arms up over your head, spread your branches, your tree. Maybe the wind blows through your branches. If you're a tree that can weather a storm, you're strong, yet flexible. Palms together, back to heart center. Lower your right foot down, shake it out. And then we'll do the other side. So ground down with your right foot, bring your left foot up to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Into tree pose, hands at heart center. You may want to have your hands down at your sides. If that feels better for you. Maybe raise your hands up. Maybe do a mudra with your index fingers pointing up, like Charlie's Angels up over your head. Maybe extend your branches. Maybe imagine there's a storm coming and the wind is starting to pick up, but you're strong and you're flexible and you can weather this storm. Bring your palms back together, back to heart center, and left foot back down to the mat. Okay, we're gonna go back down to a seated position, so I'm gonna bring you with me. Here we are. Okay, we're gonna do bound angle, Baddha Konasana. So sitting on your mat, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop out to the sides. Your spine should be straight, lengthen through the crown of your head. If you find yourself rounding, you might want to bring your feet out a little bit farther away from your body. You could also use a block here. This can be really helpful to elevate your hips, making this pose a little bit more comfortable for you. You might want to bring your knees up and down into like a butterfly. This feels really good. It's a great stretch for the inner thighs. I like this stretch a lot, so I'm gonna take the block out. I like to have my heels close to my body. Some of you maybe like this or like this, you know, whatever works for you. Don't try to get into a pose that is uncomfortable or gives you pain. It should feel really good. This one feels really good to me. So again, lengthen your spine, and we're going to fold forward with a straight spine. If you feel yourself rounding here, then back off. But if you're flexible and it feels good to you, go ahead and come down, maybe come down to your elbows. Feel a good inner thigh stretch here. Gonna hold this for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come on up, and we're gonna do bridge pose. So, you might be a little bit too close here. Back away. So we're gonna lie down on the mat. Knees are gonna stay bent. The soles of your feet will stay on the mat. Lie down on your back. You should be able to touch the heels of your feet here. And we're gonna raise our hips up, raise them up, and maybe shimmy your shoulders underneath your body. You might like to clasp your your hands together here underneath you, and raise your hips up into the air. Maybe puff your chest out here. You're gonna really feel this in the back of your legs. Again, this should feel really good. This is another great place to have a block. If you'd like a more restorative pose, then put the block under your hips. You can put it, oh, that feels so good to me. This is really restorative here. Or you can use, you know, another level. This level might be good for you, or even this level might be good for you. Okay, we're gonna come out of this, so lower your hips. And from here, we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. I'm still working on the angles here. So still laying on your back. Sorry. Still laying on your back. Okay, so bring your right ankle over your left knee and bring your left knee up to your chest. Your right knee should be falling away from your face. Left knee to your chest. You can grab behind your left thigh or your left ankle. Keeping your shoulders on the mat, your head on the mat. Feel this great hip opening stretch here. This is a figure 4 stretch. I love this stretch. Some of you may not love it. I like to keep my right foot flexed here. Right knee away from the face. From here, we're going to do another twist. So bring your left foot back to the mat. Bring your arms out to a T and bring your right foot down to the left side of your mat. So your left foot will be, your right foot will be on the floor, and turn your head to look over your right fingertips. Again, your right knee should be away from your face here. Feeling a good stretch here. We're going to hold this for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center and we'll do the other side. So right sole of your right foot on the mat, left ankle over right knee, and we're going to bring your right knee up towards your face, left knee away from your face. Either grab behind your right thigh or your right shin here. Figure 4 stretch. Flex your left foot, flex both feet here. Keep your shoulders and your head and your back and your buttocks. It should be all firmly on the mat. And from here we're going to do a twist. So bring your arms out to the side and we'll bring your right foot down to the mat and we're going to rotate over. Your left foot will come down to the right side of your mat and gaze out over your left fingertips. Another good stretch here before we go into Shavasana, our final pose of the day. Resting pose. Okay, so come back up to center. And now it's time to go into Shavasana. So, I want you to get comfortable. Don't want you to be cold, so if you need a jacket or a blanket, get that now. Lie down on your back, if that feels comfortable to you. Spread your legs out, your arms out, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Relax. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders. They should be away from your ears. Just sink into your mat. It's your time. Trust yourself. Know that you're strong. You're flexible. You can weather this storm. You can weather any storm. Breathe. Bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up over your head. Stretch your body long. Bend your knees and roll over to one side into a fetal position. Use your top hand to press against your mat and rise up back into a seated position, just like you were at the beginning of this practice. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head. If you set an intention today, bring that back. Keep that intention with you for the rest of the day. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.